Pakistan is a country with enormous potential, but it confronts one of the most significant challenges: the need for women's empowerment. Despite constituting 49.5% of the population, women continue to face systemic obstacles that limit their access to education, healthcare, and economic opportunities. Breaking deeply rooted gender stereotypes, however, is a daunting undertaking, as cultural conventions often dictate women's traditional roles. Women who are empowered possess a transformative force that can influence societies and promote positive change. With conviction in their abilities, they are able to overcome obstacles and pursue their ambitions, whether it is to excel in their chosen careers or leave their mark in various fields. They are capable of challenging societal norms, advocating for gender equality, and inspiring others to do the same. We believe women should be financially literate and have the ability to critically evaluate life decisions. We believe that women's empowerment is essential to achieving the larger societal objectives of peace and stability. The genuine concerns and development of 50% of the population can no longer be ignored. Fostering critical thinking and entrepreneurial skills in young women for gender-inclusive socioeconomic development, FCTEW, was therefore developed by the Shah Foundation for Education and Awareness, in collaboration with the Critical Thinking Forum FCTEW, worked with 4 public sector women universities across Pakistan. The project aims to establish networks and promote linkages of women faculty, researchers, and students with the private sector and civil society to enhance opportunities for gender-inclusive socioeconomic development, increase footprint of women in academia in entrepreneurial ecosystem, and enhance women's research, critical thinking, and leadership skills. The project addresses the pressing challenge to empower women through trainings to overcome barriers to their social mobility and networking for participation in economic activities as an effective workforce. Therefore, the project not only trains the young women about women empowerment, but also trains them and builds their entrepreneurial and employability skills and network. The importance of critical thinking lies in combating ignorance.
How do we create a space for the women to be part of? जब हम वो space create करेंगे, जब हम role models दिखाएंगे, तो मेरा ख्याल है कि आस्ता-आस्ता रास्ता बनेगा.
So the idea was कि उन्हें train किया जाए, the women, the young women, students and the teachers, और वहाँ पे CTCs बनाए जाएं, critical thinking circles, replicating the model of critical thinking forum.
To meet the purpose of this project, 4 critical thinking circles, CTCs, have been established in the 4 selected universities on the model of Critical Thinking Forum, FCTF. Under the supervision and training of the CTF team, critical thinking circles organized intensive and informed discussion on women empowerment issues to enhance critical feminist consciousness in young women in academia, to understand various forms of oppression and oppressive structures. Through thought-provoking discussions, students gained a deeper understanding of challenges faced by women, cultivate empathy, and develop strategies for empowerment. The CTCs encouraged dialogue and critical debates for the exchange of diverse perspectives. The circles helped create a safe space for women to share experiences, challenge stereotypes, promote positive change, forge solidarity, and the pursuit of equality and social justice.
पहले यहाँ पे आने से फर्स्ट सेशन में मेरा माइंडसेट बिल्कुल चेंज था, लेकिन अब जो क्रिटिकल सेशन का सेकंड सर्कल हमारे पास स्टार्ट हुआ है, नाउ मेरी जो थिंकिंग है वो बिल्कुल ही चेंज हो चुकी है. क्यों? हमें चीज़ों को क्रिटिकली एनालाइज करना सिखाया जा रहा है. इनइक्वालिटी और इक्वालिटी दोनों का डिफरेंस हमें बेसिकली इन सेशन से ही पता चला है.
Platform that engages students in order to build a connection between academic and civil life. In other words, it creates a safe space for students to critically think and then express their feelings.
It's very difficult to empower women until and unless we empower them psychologically. By psychologically, I mean कि हमें उनकी counseling करनी है. We need to promote education and we need to give them freedom of expression. उनको बताना है that if they talk, they can be valuable members of the world of business.
10 Women in Learning and Leadership trainings were conducted for 500 students and 100 teachers on topics of social inclusion and gender, critical thinking, gender equity, peace and conflict resolution, and economic empowerment and inclusion. During the training, participants interacted with local mentors and motivational speakers to learn from real-life examples. The interactions included members from, but not limited to, Women Chamber of Commerce and Industry, WCCI, National Incubation Centers, Small Medium Enterprise Development Authority, All Pakistan Women Association, Pakistan US Alumni Network leaders, Trade and Development Authority Pakistan, members of Provincial and National Assembly to name a few. Through training programs and linkages established at the provincial and national level with the private sector, incubation centers, entrepreneurial entities, and civil society organizations, the project provided women with opportunities to engage in entrepreneurship, innovation, and socio-economic activities. It empowered women and gave them awareness to participate actively in the workforce and explore business opportunities to contribute economically to their communities. By fostering linkages and partnerships, the project opened doors for collaboration, knowledge sharing, and access to resources and support systems that can facilitate women's entrepreneurial ventures and socio-economic progress.
Young women, the young girls that we teach here, are going to be the face of the nation. They are the new generation of mothers and the new generation of professional workers. They are going to join different fields in their future years. And I think it's extremely important to train them to have their own opinions and not to accept the stereotypes and the set practices and ideas that are prevalent in society.
It was very helpful and it provided a safe space to have an open dialogue about issues such as the lack of critical thinking in our society, issues of inclusivity and empowerment, women empowerment.
Ever since I became a part of this training program, I have learned a lot of things. I have learned about the terms, what is gender discrimination, gender biasness, and how we overcome gender discrimination in our society.
Also talked about their hardships they faced, which were somehow similar to ours, because most of the guests or the speakers that came were from Sawabi. So we got to know that it's not only us who suffered those hardships.
Finding your passion with the profession that you want to work on and getting the right path to be self-independent and become financially sustainable in that field has a lot of challenges. But I think if you stay committed, stay true to yourself and believe in yourself, you can turn your passion into your profession.
जिस चीज़ को आप कहते हैं कि नीड ऑफ द टाइम, वो तो ये ट्रेनिंग है ही है, मगर उसके अलावा जो कॉन्फिडेंस, जो एक क्रिटिकल नैरेटिव डेवलप करने की स्किल आ रही है हमारी फ़ीमेल स्टूडेंट्स में ख़ास तौर पर, वो बहुत ज़्यादा काबिल सताइश है।
देखें, जब हम बिज़नेस आइडिया पे काम कर लेते हैं, हम लोअर इन्वेस्टमेंट से स्टार्ट कर लेते हैं और हमने प्रोडक्ट भी डेवलप कर ली, तो उसके बाद जो चैलेंज होता है ना, वो ये होता है कि आपको बिज़नेस करना आना चाहिए। और शोर फाउंडेशन इस पे बहुत काम कर रहा है। मैंने लास्ट शोर फाउंडेशन की भी ट्रेनिंग ली हुई है।
Also had a chance to pitch their business ideas through Shore Foundation's idea design competition and the seed grant that was given to our winners, and that provided them to excel professionally in their respective interests.
To tackle the challenge of lack of capital for women, the 24 students and teachers were provided seed grant of 2.1 million PKR through idea design competition. The competition encouraged participants to develop innovative ideas and solutions related to women and economic empowerment. By providing a platform for participants to pitch their ideas, the competition fostered creative thinking and critical problem-solving skills. This impact promotes a culture of innovation and encourages individuals to address complex social issues through new perspectives and approaches. By highlighting themes related to women's empowerment and strengthening women's voices, the competition supported the recognition and amplification of women's perspectives and experiences. It empowered young women to take an active role in decision-making processes and shaping their communities. This segment also provided them with an opportunity to network with like-minded individuals, get mentorship and feedback on their ideas from the mentors, experts, and stakeholders from the ecosystem. The competition served as a catalyst for inspiring future initiatives and action beyond the competition itself. Participants, whether winners or not, gained exposure to innovative ideas and perspectives, fostering a spirit of entrepreneurship, activism, and social change.
कि ऐसी एक्टिविटीज़ की मुल्क को बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है, क्योंकि हमारे स्टूडेंट्स को और ख़ास तौर पे हमारी जो ख़वातीन हैं उनके अंदर सोचने की सलाहियत, अपने लिए सोचने की सलाहियत, माशरे के लिए सोचने की सलाहियत और ख़ास तौर पे मुआशी सरगर्मियों की बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है।
इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे मैं आया हूँ, मैंने बहुत बेहतरीन किस्म के आइडियाज़ देखे हैं। इनमें बहुत ज़बरदस्त आइडियाज़, इनोवेटिव आइडियाज़ भी हैं जो कि हमारे नॉर्मली हमें मुश्किल से मिल रहे होते हैं इनोवेटिव आइडियाज़, बट आई एम हैप्पी टू हियर दैट कि काफ़ी ज़्यादा आइडियाज़ ऐसे हैं जो स्केलेबल भी हैं।
I'm Hera Faryal, not just a typical HR officer, but an entrepreneur on a mission to empower families and create a world of little joys. A year ago, Shower Foundation believed in my vision, starting my entrepreneurial journey with passion. I founded Little Joys by Hera.
I won this competition based on an idea that there was no microbiological diagnostic facility available in Swabi district. So I got an idea and presented in that conference, and it was selected. Before establish this lab, people used to send their biological specimen, collect them in the Swabi and retain it for a day, and then second day they transport it to nearby cities like Islamabad or Lahore and Peshawar. But I have provided this in facility in Swabi district at their doorstep. Whenever somebody needed, they call us and we send our technician to collect the specimen, and within few hours we diagnose the cause of the disease.
14 exposure and networking trips were arranged for students and teachers. The tours included visits to National Incubation Centres, NICs, Small and Medium Enterprise Business Facilitation Centre, SMEBFC, Multan, Plan 9 Multan, Women Chamber of Commerce and Industry Multan, Bahauddin Zakaria University, Government College University Business Incubation Centre, Lahore Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Swabi Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Industrial Estate, Dershal Swabi, Rawalpindi Chamber of Commerce and Industry. The tours deepen students' understandings and importance of industry associations in facilitating economic growth. They gained practical insights into the challenges faced by businesses, the significance for policy reforms, and the support services available to entrepreneurs. The interaction with industry professionals allowed students to establish and expand their professional networks, which may prove beneficial for their future careers. The visit provided students with real-world examples and case studies that supplemented their academic knowledge, bridging the gap between theory and practice.
हमने स्टडीज़ की थी, उस वक्त करियर काउंसलिंग टाइप की कोई चीज़ नहीं होती थी, हमें पता भी नहीं था कि एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप क्या है। अब ये बच्चे कम से कम जब पास आउट होंगे तो इनके आगे एक पूरा वे आउट होगा कि इन लोगों ने बिज़नेस करना है तो कैसे करना है।
And it's very important for us to empower women to become women entrepreneurs, because it gives them the opportunity to not just earn and have a social impact, but also it gives them an opportunity to contribute in uplifting the economic conditions of their communities, their societies, and of course country in general.
Knowledge sharing symposiums were held in Peshawar, Lahore, Multan, and Rawalpindi. They served as a platform for diverse stakeholders, including policymakers, activists, academics, and practitioners, to exchange valuable insights, experiences, and best practices. The collaborative environment fostered innovative solutions and strategic partnerships, enhancing the effectiveness of women empowerment initiatives. The symposium facilitated a comprehensive understanding of the multifaceted challenges faced by women in different contexts, such as gender inequality, socioeconomic barriers, and cultural norms. Through shared knowledge, participants collectively brainstormed approaches to tackle these challenges, ensuring a more targeted and impactful approach to empowering women. Moreover, the symposium encouraged cross-learning from successful projects and lessons learned from failures, enabling participants to avoid duplication of efforts and leverage existing resources effectively. It also creates a sense of solidarity and collective responsibility among participants, leading to stronger advocacy efforts and a unified vision for women's empowerment. The symposium's outcomes and recommendations can serve as a valuable resource for policymakers and organizations, guiding the formulation of evidence-based policies and programs that address the specific needs and aspirations of women, fostering gender-inclusive socio-economic development.
तो मैं समझती हूँ इस तरह के इंट्रोडक्शन सेशन होने चाहिए ताकि कोलैबोरेशन के साथ, क्योंकि एक अकेला अदारा आपका भी माना है मेरा भी माना है वो कुछ नहीं कर सकता जब तक वो कोलैबोरेशन ना हो। जब वो कोलैबोरेट होते हैं एक अकेला और 2 11 तो 11 नहीं होते, ये 111 होते हैं।
तो मुझे तो बड़ी खुशी हुई इतने सारे लोगों से मुलाकात करके, और हम एक्सचेंज ऑफ आइडियाज़ भी किए, क्योंकि अगर हम सब हाथ जोड़ के चलेंगे तो हम कुछ कर सकेंगे इस मुल्क के लिए। अलग अलग हम तो कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते।
स्पेशली ख़वातीन जो हैं हमारी, उनको एक्सपोजर देना ज़रूरी है, उनको ट्रेनिंग देना ज़रूरी है, और ये काम शऊर फाउंडेशन कर रहा है। और मैं समझती हूँ इससे ज़्यादा ज़रूरी काम मेरा ख्याल हो ही नहीं सकता।
I will suggest that in future such sessions should be broadly, they should be broadly advertised. तो जिसकी वजह से एक मासेस जहाँ पर आके इन सेशंस को अटेंड कर सकते हैं, दैट इज़ द नीड ऑफ द टाइम।
और सिम्पोजियम्स जो हैं वो बड़े इनकरेज करने चाहिए, क्योंकि इससे बच्चों को भी सीखने को मिलता है और हम एंटरप्रेन्योर्स जो हैं हम लोग को भी सीखने को मिलता है, और इस तरीके से ये एक सर्कल है जो डोमिनो इफेक्ट क्रिएट करता है सोसाइटी में।
The project addressed the dire need to empower women through trainings on social inclusion and gender, critical thinking, gender equity, and economic empowerment. Armed with knowledge and education, the women can make informed choices about their health, education, and well-being. Their collective efforts will drive social change, addressing critical issues such as access to education, healthcare, and human rights. 24 ventures have been created because of the efforts made in the project. The empowered women will promote peace and harmony, being instrumental in conflict resolution and fostering nurturing environments in their families and communities. Empowered women embody strength, resilience, and compassion, making the world a better place for everyone. Empowered women are not just beneficiaries, they are catalysts for change, driving positive transformations in their families and communities. Women leaders are rising to prominence, inspiring the next generation, and shaping a more gender-inclusive Pakistan. A future waits where women stand shoulder to shoulder with men, contributing their skills, talent, and determination to build a stronger, more equitable Pakistan. Let us come together as we embark on the next stage of the project, breaking the shackles of gender inequality and empower the women of Pakistan to create a brighter, more inclusive tomorrow for all.